Good afternoon, students. So today's our subject is cost and management accounting, and the topic is financial statement analysis. The meaning is financial statement analysis. Financial analysis is the process of identifying the financial strength and weaknesses of the firm by property, establishing relationship between the items of the balance sheet and the profit and loss account. So in financial analysis or financial statement, it is a process when we identify the financial strength and weaknesses of the firm. Our business is going to upward direction, or our business is bearing the loss. So we know the position of the firm's property by establishing relationship between the items of the balance sheet and the profit and loss account. The term financial analysis is also known as the analysis and interpretation of financial statement. It refers to the process of determining the financial strength and weaknesses of the firm and establishing strategic relationship between the items of balance sheet and P&L account and other operative data. Financial statement analysis means analysis, comparison, and interpretation of financial data to achieve the desired results. So these are the statement of the financial position of the business. So designed as to provide the time perspective to consideration the various elements of the financial position, such as the balance sheet, the P&L account. Thus, comparative financial statement are the statements which are prepared in the form that reflect the financial position for two or more periods, so that these are very important tools of the horizontal financial analysis. Now come to the comparative income statement. The comparative income statement, it shows the net profit and net loss due to the business and due to the business operations. The comparative income statement shows that it increases or decreases in absolute figure of the income and expenses. It shows the operating results for a number of accounting periods, so that the changes in absolute data in terms of money and the percentage from one period to another may be studied in and analyzed. In comparative income statement, it also shows the net profit and net loss due to the business operations. A comparative income statement, it also shows the increase and decrease value and figures of the income and expenses. It also reveals the operational result of the business and progress of the business for a stipulated period of the time. In comparative statement, it shows the operational result of the business for a number of accounting periods, so that changes in absolute figures from one period to another, it may be stated in terms of money and percentages. While studying the changes shown in income statement, the following factors should be considered. The first factor is causes of change in sale. Why income and expenditure, why income statement shows the changes because of the change in sale. It increases and decreases in quantity of goods sold, change in selling price of the goods, change in quantity sold, as well as change in cost of goods sold. The second one is causes of change in cost of goods sold, change in direct expenses, change in direct purchases, change in inventory. Due to all these changes, the cost of goods sold also changes. Causes of change in gross profit. Sometimes it increases or decreases in sales. Sometimes increases and decreases in direct expenses, with the increases and decreases in opening and closing stock, and increases and decreases in the purchases. So due to these changes, the causes of the change in gross profit will be shown in the income statement. Now come to the format of comparative income statement. So this is the format of comparative income statement. On that basis, we have to do the practical sums. So there is a first column of particulars. Second one is previous year, and the next one is current year. Next is increase and decrease, and next is percentages. So first is net sales after returns less cost of goods sold. Then we have to find out the gross profit. After solving or after find out the gross profit, we have to less operating expenses, office and administration expenses, selling and distribution expenses from, and we get the total operating expenses. After total operating expenses, we have to know the operating profit. When we know the operating profit, so we have to abstract A minus B, the gross profit minus total operating expenses. Then we have to add non-operating profits. Then we come to know the total profits in the business. Then less non-operating expenses. Then we have to figure the net profit before tax, and less tax after profit, net profit after the tax. So this is all about the pro forma of the Good afternoon, students. So our today's topic is common size statement. Common size financial statement are those in which figures are reported and converted into percentage into some common base. For this purpose, items of financial statement are calculated and presented as percentage to the total items. Thus, a common base for the comparison is provided. Each percentage shows the relation of the individual items to the respective total. So in common size financial statement, in which the figures are given and figures are reported and converted into the percentage to the some common base. For this purpose, items of the financial statement are calculated and presented as the percentage to the total item. So in this, we have to take some common base and to calculate the financial statement in the percentage form, and thus a common base for the comparison is provided. Each percentage shows the relation of the individual items to the respective total. So the common size statement can be prepared in the two forms. We have to prepare in two forms the common size statement. In first of all, we have to prepare the common size balance sheet and the common size income statement. So let's start with the common size balance sheet. In this statement, the total of the balance sheet is taken as 100 and all the figures are expressed as percentage of the total comparative common size balance sheet for the different periods help to highlight the trends in different items of the balance sheet. So in this statement, we have to total balance sheet is taken as 100 and all the figures are expressed in the percentage form, and the comparative common size balance sheet has different period for help to highlight the trend in the different item of this balance sheet. For example, each item of the asset as a percentage of the total asset and each liability as a percentage of the total liability. So now come to the format of the common size balance sheet. So this is the format how we can prepare or how we can solve the common size balance sheet. So this is the absolute amount 2009, absolute amount 2010, and the percentage change in 2009 and the percentage change in the 2010. So the assets are given, the fixed assets, investment, current assets. So we have to put the amount in 2009, 2010 and solve the percentage to take the total assets as the base year and divided by the fixed asset. So now come to the liabilities. There are equity share capital, preference share, capital reserves and surplus, secured loans, unsecured loans, current liabilities, provisions, and at the last we have to calculate the capital and liabilities. So this is all about the pro forma of the